How do you usually feel when someone disagrees with you? Does it feel like confrontation when someone disagrees? It can make me sort of shaky. I can get stuck and frozen. If that feels like you might be conflict avoidant. Welcome to the She Speaks to Inspire podcast. I'm your host, Julia Kraft, your authentic expression mentor and public speaking coach. So let's dive in. Let's talk about how to disagree without losing connection. Do you have those kind of charged conversations where you might disagree with somebody, they might disagree with you? There might be multiple perspectives in the room. Some people are upset, people are disappointed, people are checking out, maybe even getting up and leaving. You'll hear me talk a lot about encouraging you to have a perspective, take a stand, put your ideas out there. I stand by that. However, if you do that, maybe you've already tried, you will discover that sometimes people disagree with you or push back on you, have a different perspective. That is not a bad thing, actually. When you're giving a speech or a presentation, perhaps to a large audience, you won't necessarily hear the disagreement directly in the moment. You might even just sense it in the room. That sensitivity as a presenter to the vibe or feeling in the room is really valuable. It's a really valuable skill to build and hone. To start off this conversation, as a speaker, as a presenter, as a good communicator, you're not looking for everybody to agree with you. That's not the goal. What is the goal? Let's say the goal is connection. How do you usually feel when someone disagrees with you? It can make me sort of shaky. I can get stuck and frozen, blank out. Has that ever happened to you? Does it feel like confrontation when someone disagrees, no matter how calm their voice is? If that feels like you might be conflict avoidant, which is very common, especially for women. I think that women in general, biologically and societally, have been conditioned to keep the peace and make sure everybody's okay and think about the community as a whole and everybody's well-being, which is beautiful, right? It's a beautiful thing that us women do naturally, and we do it really well. However, as you're stepping into your more confident voice, when you're choosing to step into your authenticity and live from that, speak from that, there's a new skill to build that you didn't learn growing up, most likely. That skill is the art of letting people feel the way they feel, act the way they want to act, speak the way that they want to speak, to let them be without immediately feeling like it's your job to fix. Oh, don't I know this conditioning, the need to fix and make everything right. I totally got that download growing up. And it's really been a new muscle that I've had to build of it's okay if there's tension. It's okay if you're uncomfortable. It's okay if you don't know what to do. It's okay if you need to check out for a moment. It's okay. And I'm okay in the presence of all that because my calm comes from inside. That's the key. Sure, I could teach you here a bit about empathy, active listening, asking more questions from a place of curiosity. That's really a different discussion. This podcast episode is primarily about being comfortable being around disagreement or being the one that's disagreeing, which means that you have to be willing to make waves or be around the waves, right? This is more about you not needing to fix everything or not requiring things to be calm. Perhaps a strategic thing that you could set up for yourself is knowing when you're going to get out of that situation and making sure that you have something calm and sweet and nurturing to go to. So if you know you have that important meeting or you have that presentation and things might be charged or challenging, okay, you're going to do your speaker prep and you're going to show up and it's going to be great. It's going to be whatever it is. Then afterwards, you're going to go get yourself that Starbucks latte that just makes you feel warm inside, metaphorically and physically. And then you are going to go home, get under your blankets with your cat on your lap, read that novel, that you've been digging into recently, and just cozy up, refill to your tank. My introverted girlies out there totally know what I'm talking about, that we need our introverted time to recharge. However, even my extroverted girls, yes, you need your time to recharge as well. If you take nothing else away from this episode, it is okay to disagree or for other people to disagree with you. It is okay. It is actually to be expected. Encouraged, I don't know, but expected, yes. With that expectation can come freedom for you, that you don't need to fix anything or avoid disagreement. It's okay, you're okay, they're okay, and we can all coexist in the sharing of ideas. The more this perspective starts to settle into your bones, I think the more you'll be willing to share your ideas. And that's really important. The world really does need your voice, your perspective, your feelings and emotions. They're not too much. So share them, no matter what anybody else says. Thanks for listening. This has been She Speaks to Inspire with Julia Kraft, your authentic expression mentor and public speaking coach. I'm so glad you joined me. And I hope you got so much out of this episode. If you want to learn more about Speak to Inspire training programs and get inspired, head over to speaktoinspire.com or follow us on Instagram at She Speaks to Inspire. Never forget, the world needs your voice, and it's time for you to speak to inspire. See you in the next episode.